The heart always tells the truth and knows best, even in business. Were you ever told to listen to your heart? And when you did, weren't you glad that you did so? The heart is the center of emotional wisdom, and it always tells the truth, giving us the best guidance. So why don't we learn to listen more to this beautiful inner instrument? There have been numerous research studies to conclude that the heart has its own kind of brain and is indeed psychic. The heart is also highly sensitive to stress, so it is vitally important that managing stress levels be at an optimum to assist in tuning in to what one's heart speaks and thus interpret accurately. Trusting what you get is key, because sometimes the guidance that you may hear can seem illogical. Yet when listened to, it will always be for the highest good and your best interest overall. So the next question is it really possible to have an effective, genuine, heart-based business? The real deal, a business that is generally led by the heart, full of substance, respect, honesty, clear understanding, and responsibility in the work that is provided, and yet have a balance between the head and heart in matters of business? Business will always be business, structured, molded, and organized as such. Whereas you can never put a heart-based approach in a structure or try to mold it in a form like a box. When approaching a business from a heart-based stance, you really need to be stress-free, present, and conscious to enable you to listen carefully and to interpret truthfully what your heart is speaking, and then take any necessary action from this point. It may be difficult at times to hear from your inner guidance that it is best to let go. An example could be when an unhealthy business relationship is creating problems. You may initially feel that it is best to try to make it work, fix what needs fixing, and accept what you are given. But is that then going to have an outcome that is healthy and positive for all concerned? If your inner guidance is telling you to let go and perhaps part ways, you would want to listen and adhere to that, wouldn't you? Approaching it from a heart-based stance doesn't necessarily mean that you need to keep trying to fix a broken business relationship, when in fact it is more considerate and kinder for all concerned to just accept that the business working relationship has run its course. In other words, the energy may have depleted, the trust may have vanished, and the clear understanding that you once thought you had has now become blurred. You want to be able to really hear the truth of what your heart speaks, as opposed to what your ego or head may be telling you. The results will certainly be completely different depending on which one you listen to and take action from. Even in a heart-based business, you may need to show your assertiveness and empowered side, because with some folk, the likeness from the heart may not give the impression that you indeed mean business. Just because it is a heart-based approach combined with doing business doesn't necessarily mean you are a pushover and that you will accept anything that you are given. Far from the truth. Even more reason to really comprehend what it means to say that you have a heart-based business, because you will certainly need to back it up with action that comes from the heart. And most importantly, be in a space that you can really tune in to what your heart speaks. A space of calm, a space of quiet, a space of honesty and truth. Many businesses are ruled by the head, but when coming from a heart-based approach, you need to be able to be led by the heart and make choices and decisions from the heart. This may not be an easy approach to take, but rest assured, the heart is the best place to come from, even in business. It is important to have a balance between the two, head and heart, but like with anything that you want to master, you need to practice. Listen to your heart daily, in or out of business hours, and you will soon be able to tune in to what it has to communicate. Find a practice like meditation that generates calmness and quiet within. This will certainly assist you when needing to tune in to hear your heart speak. Work honestly and interpret the heart's messages truthfully. So, to recap the question, can you mix business with a heart-based approach? Yes, it certainly is possible, but with a thorough understanding of what a heart-based business requires. As with any skill, you need to practice to be able to master whatever you want to be good at. Know that one thing is for sure, and that is, the heart always tells the truth and knows best. So listen carefully and be ever so grateful that you have an internal guidance system that really works for the highest good in life and even in business.